What's up YouTube, Sid Santos here with a new video. In today's video, my guild Sith'ari Bloodline going to Denova to take on Warlord Kephess. I will talk you through this. Pretty fun fight actually. There's a lot of different phases to the fight. Well, really they're not phases because they only happen once and then you're done with them. Like for instance, when you start the fight, you have these 3 little robots that you have to take care of. And then you're going to get a bombardier. The bombardiers are important because this big robot in the background here likes targeting the ground. He goes back and forth in a cone. He's going to be hitting middle and he will drop some AoE. Plus he likes to single target people and shoot at them like he's shooting at me there. So you want to get the bombardier so you can take him out. It takes about 3 bombardiers to be rid of the big robot. The reason the bombardiers are important, you'll see one's going to pop up here, right there. You see that they have a bomb strapped to them, and if you don't kill him in a good amount of time, basically he will blow up and do some damage. It's not that much damage, but you're missing out on DPSing the big robot. Now the object is, once you kill him, one of the raiders is going to get the buff, like you see there, and then they're going to run underneath this robot and attach a bomb to them. One thing to note as a healer is that whoever runs underneath this robot is going to take a lot of damage really fast unless they're in heavy armor. So you want to get ready with your hardest hitting heal so they don't take the damage or as much damage, or shield them or whatever. And then once you get him down to his knees, basically, just go to town. If you want to have one healer stay back and drop some heals, that's fine. But at this point, when he's down, before these guys come up, everybody should be at least putting their dots on him. You want to take them down to about 60%,
Make sure
maybe.
to keep Zerk healed up. Don't want another death.
And these guys are pretty easy. You have one warrior that has this purple shield on him. Now, it's important not to AoE at this point because if the tank that's tanking the warrior that has the shield, whatever AoE you do is going to be soaked up by the shield, and it's going to do it on the tank. So you want to single target the warrior, kill the warrior, and then go to town AoE and the rest. The whole time you want to watch out because this robot in the back is being a pain in the ass, dropping some AoEs there. So it goes back and forth in a pretty in a cone position. You'll be able to know what's next. Like right now, where I'm standing is where he's going to be dropping the fire, so I'm moving out of the way. If you stay closer to the back of the map, you should be fine. If you run through it and you're not getting heals, you will die like one of our guildies did there. But like I said, it's pretty easy to just, if you see where it's going to shoot, to get out of the way of it. Again, your tanks, the way to work this out, our tanks are doing it perfectly. You want to have one tank AoE taunt all the ads, and then the other tank single taunt the warrior out, kill the warrior, then AoE the rest. And then for the second set, you can just switch it. The other tank does the AoE, and then the tank that AoE'd before does a single target. Once these ads are down, there's going to be 3 of them, 3 sets. There's going to be a bombardier that's going to pop up. There you see. Again, you want to kill them as quick as possible. Everybody, including the healers, unless you really have to heal somebody, should be attacking him. Right now, I'm moving out of the way because it's going to drop it in the middle, the AoE. But as soon as you kill the bombardier, you want to spread out, get out of the way, and then whoever has the bomb has to run underneath. As a healer, again, you want to make sure you put your shield on him. Do whatever you can to keep that person alive while he straps the bomb. And then when it cripples the robot, just go to town on him again. In the next phase, you're going to see that it's going to be 2 really big robots that come down. They're going to be at different ends of the room. If you see our sorcerer over there, one's going to land about where he's at. And then you're going to have one land to my left. The one to the furthest part of the room, he's going to put a big purple circle on the ground like that. You want to get out of it. It does damage. And then this robot is the one that's active shooting people. If you stand within his melee range, he will not shoot you. But if you stand outside, he's going to use like an unload ability that does a lot of damage. It'll take a tank from 100% health to 20% easy, so it'll one-shot everybody else. Once they switch, the other tank becomes active. You want to run over to the other robot, stack on him, and if you have any AoE healing, just drop it on the ground like you see there. I'm going to drop my AoE circle on the ground, and it'll heal everybody up. And then just DPS him while the robot is shooting. You want to make sure you're healing that person as well. And then go back to the other robot. He's also, during this phase, he's also dropping the AoE on the ground. So you want to be careful where you're standing. Once this robot's dead, you can go and DPS the other robot. Right after that second robot's down, Warlord Kephess, who's been on top of the big robot the whole time, he's going to jump down, and one of the tanks is going to pick him up. Now, you might want your DPS to get a little bit of DPS time on him,
I'll pick up Kephess.
You really want to pay attention to the Bombardier that's coming up next. So if you want to throw some quick dots, go ahead. But there's the Bombardier right away. Kill the Bombardier, and this should be the last Bombardier you need to take out the robot. And once the robot's down, it frees up the healers from having to heal the AoE damage, plus the single target damage of the robot, and you can put all your DPS on Kephess and not have to worry about anybody.
Go ahead.
You see there, our bounty hunter got the bomb buff. She's going to run underneath and put it on the boss while I shield and try to keep her up. The robot's going to come down, and everybody except for the tank that's tanking Kephess is just going to go to town and kill him. He should be at 30% at this point, and you should be able to take him from 30 dead easy. There, he's going to fall over. And now it's
range
just
in the middle,
against Kephess.
Spread out to the other side of the room, Quinn. DPS down to 60. Watch out for the red circle.
Now this
move away as far as you can from the red circle. Go, go, go.
It's important to realize. You saw that our operative healer got hit with it, even though he was standing about 10 yards away. The range on the impact zone from that circle is about 150% of the diameter. So what you want to do is run at least 15 yards away from it, so you don't take any damage. It does hit pretty hard, but that's basically his big AoE. When you get him to 60%, he's gonna put this huge purple circle on the ground that you want to get out of immediately, which is why I'm standing as far as I can. Once this circle goes down, he's going into another phase.
Move away, move away.
Basically, at that phase, he's gonna put a debuff on the tank. The tank is going to be dropping the little purple circles, much like the big one. 60. And then the other tank needs to taunt and keep him away while the
get out.
The tank kites and puts the circles down in the corner of the room over there.
I picked him up.
All right, you see, he's got him here.
I'll tell you when to. Go ahead and taunt.
Right, now he's putting the debuff on him, and now you see the tank is dropping the little circles like that big one he put down.
Don't get in front of him.
Basically, you want to have the other tank move him a little bit away, so when he gets a debuff, he can drop on the other side of the room, and then the first tank will pick him back up. And basically, now you're going back and forth. It's a good thing to stay out of in front of Kephess because he does do a cleave. But basically, you're just going to be going back and forth with the tanks now, jumping, tank swapping.
Tell him. Let me know, Quinn, when next time you get Breath of the Master.
Pretty easy from here on into dead. It's basically you
go
versus
ahead and taunt,
the boss and just have him taunting back and forth.
Don't go too far, you're gonna get a range.
Taunting. Hit him hard, everything you got. Cooldown.
Pretty fun fight. I actually enjoyed this fight. There's a lot of different things in this fight that you have to pay attention to. In the earlier phases, the Bombardier is the most important thing in the fight because you can eliminate the big battle droid from the fight, and then it's just you and Kephess, and it makes the fight a lot easier. I really like the style of Denova. They going back to the 2 tanks over just the 1 tank raids is awesome.
One, go.
Yes!
You see, we were a little bit excited there. This is our first kill on him, so it wasn't pretty, but we got the job done.
There's your birthday present.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, please like the video. And as always, this has been Sith Santos saying see ya on the dark side.